Well, good Saturday afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you all are having a great Memorial weekend. Hope the weather is good. Hope you don't overeat, unless you're Mazi Smith. And I hope you get to where you're going safely. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Feels like I just feel like I'm always on the road, man. I wish I got paid by the mile because I'd probably be rich right now. But anyway, be that as it may, maybe I need to have an RV. You know, because it seems like I'm always on the road. I need to take my home with me. I guess she ain't listening. Okay.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said, maybe I need to get an RV since we're always on the road. Huh? No?
No.
No?
No.
But it'd be easy. All we have to do is pull over on the side and sleep.
No.
Ain't got to unload the vehicle and stuff, you know. We got everything we need right there. You need to go to the bathroom, it's right there.
Insurance alone.
Huh?
No.
You know.
Yeah, I'm that girl.
She used to say the same thing about us being a couple, but after 19 years, I wore her down. Okay, so there's that. Oh, there's one of those on the road.
What is that?
That's one of the Elon Musk mobiles.
Oh, no way.
That's the pickup truck.
No way.
Yeah, you haven't seen those?
Not ever.
Okay.
That's electric?
It's electric. It's supposed to be like a truck. Okay.
In what way?
Yeah. I don't know. What was crazier was, and unfortunately, it went down the road. I saw a DeLorean when we left my house, and it was actually done like Back to the Future, and I couldn't catch up with it. I lost it and all that. That would have been a great look to have here too. So now that we're talking about a great look, we have a mystery here that's going on because we seem to be hearing different things about Mazi Smith. My thing right now is we need to have a impact from our draft class from the year before. We didn't get it last year. Overshow was hurt. Schoonmaker was injured throughout OTAs and unfortunately is got a hamstring issue right now after having shoulder surgery, and you have to start worrying about, is that guy crawling in bust territory? Now, we had the mismanagement of Mazi Smith, who was a one technique guy, who between himself, Dan Quinn, we don't know the real deal on this or what the real issue is, dropped over under 300 pounds. He was like 327 in college, is a one technique guy, real big, beefy guy. Then we heard that he's put back on weight. We heard that he was up to 320 pounds. And you say, okay, they're going to make him back into a one technique guy. But then talking last night on my live stream with my man, Game Time Brian, understand I've been on the road and have missed out on a lot of the subtleties of everything that's happened over the OTAs and so forth the past week and getting all the stuff. But I missed it in the press conference from Mike Zimmer, who basically was alluding to the fact that Mazi's going to be like a three technique guy, and that they want him to be closer to his weight that he was last year, but they want it to be good weight. They don't want it to be sloppy fat. And so this is where it's interesting because there's a picture of Osa and Digizua standing next to Mazi, and Mazi looks pretty lean still. He does not look like he's much over 300 pounds, if at all 300 pounds. In fact, I'm going to have to confess something here because, I got to confess. The trip to Vermont was incredible, giving back and doing the what? It's part of it. It took me over the top, okay? And being in Vermont, you know, we're doing these community builds and stuff. They ended up having, you know, we had yellow mustard lunch every day. You know, foot-long subs, deli meat subs. We had sodas, we had chips, we had candy. Everywhere you went, we went in, have a meeting. It's plugged into that.
Sorry.
Charging that.
Sorry.
Isn't this yours?
I'm on a different phone.
Okay. I lost my damn mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ate more chips, more cookies. They had Oreo cookies now. Now, see, I don't like the chocolate Oreo cookies so much. I like the filling, so I eat the filling. So here's the cookie, honey, and I put on probably about 8-9 pounds. It was almost like I went on a cruise. Even though we were working our ass off, I was eating breakfast, I was eating lunch, and oh my God, the maple syrup. Oh, frick, the maple syrup. Right now, I look more like a one technique guy than Mazi does. Don't I look like a defensive lineman right now? Yeah. I honestly look more like a one technique guy. I look swole. And I'm not saying that because I feel great. No, because I'm turning to a fat ass. Put a picture of Fat Bastard and Mark Holmes right there side by side, and you say both of those guys can play one technique. And that's not a good thing for me being 58. But Mazi, he looks slim and trim and everything else, which is not a bad thing unless you're trying to be a run stuffer. So what we're seeing is people are thinking he's right around 302 pounds or so. Some of this speculation is that because he's recovering from the shoulder surgery, that they don't want him to put the weight on right now. They want him to be able to put on muscle mass as opposed to being like a fat ass, like me. Okay? So maybe that's the case, but right now that gives you a little bit of pause and concern of who's going to be the man in the middle. We believe that they are very interested in Lavelle Joseph. Lavelle Joseph, who is another one of those really big one technique guys, but has been around the block quite a long time, who is familiar with Mike Zimmer, may be a guy that they're interested in signing. And understand that we're talking about a veteran minimum type of a salary where they can get him in, and with the $14 million that they'll basically have come June 1st, you can easily get him under the cap. So we'll find out what the real deal is at some point. Hopefully that shoulder is healed up sooner than later, and he can start the process of getting that strength back and getting that weight put on. But we really and truly need him to be able to be a really good interior defensive line. Right now, to me, that's the weak point of the defense. I feel good about our draft pick being able to step in. I feel good about our edge rushers, getting Sam Williams in there with more time, with Goldston in there. Needland, of course, the draft pick will look really good. And DeMarcus Lawrence may be a little bit hungrier because you got a young guy there who is there. Basically, they're saying he's like you, and he's younger, and he's cheaper. So maybe that ends up putting a fire underneath his ass as well. But we'll have to wait and see how it all works out. But unlike most people who have the doom and gloom that the Cowboys are going to be terrible, I don't know how getting Diggs back, having Deron Bland, who set the NFL record for pick sixes in that secondary, having a Micah Parsons, and now actually having some linebackers on a defense that did some things that were really, really good. They just couldn't stop the run. You look at it and say, we've done more to help address stopping the run. We just need to top it off. All right, good people. I'm Mark Holmes, needing to lose some weight. And I need to call Mazi and find out what he did to lose all his. And maybe I can give him some hints on how I gained mine. We can help each other out here. And I hope y'all have a great day. Peace out.